Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. I just want to wish you guys a big Merry Christmas to those who celebrate and a Happy New Year. If I end up uploading this video in 2021, then oops, sorry, I'm a little bit late, but I hope this year, I hope 2021 is gonna be a better year for you than the previous year. I hope it's gonna be a year filled with lots of love, lots of happiness, lots of self-love and growth. And I just wish you all the very best. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a reading for Kai of EXO and Super M. I'm not too familiar with him. I just want to give a quick disclaimer, as usual, that I'm not going to divulge too much into his personal life, just out of respect for him and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Oop, sorry about that. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would make me so happy. And yeah, I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi everyone. So first of all, I just want to say sorry if I keep like mumbling over my words. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think it's because I didn't get enough sleep last night, but let's get started anyway. So first things first, the first three cards that jumped out were Justice, Temperance, and the Ace of Wands. So I can see that one, Kai is someone who is very, very, very passionate, very creative, very goal-oriented, and very like action-oriented. So he's not someone who sits there and thinks, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. No, if he comes up with an idea, then he just wants to go through it like very, very quickly. He's a go-getter. He's very ambitious. He has a very clear vision about what he wants to achieve, and because he's so goal-oriented, most of the times he will achieve it, just because he will just go and grab, you know, what he wants. He's also someone who loves and values harmony. He doesn't like confrontation. He doesn't like people who are very confrontational, or people who like to fight, or people who say things behind other people's backs. He just loves harmony. He just loves having people get along. He loves bringing two different people together and making everyone become friends. He's also someone who's very just, so that's very good. So in terms of, you know, in terms of, let's say there's someone who's close to him and they do something wrong, he's not going to sugarcoat it. He's not going to say, oh, it's okay, you learn from your mistakes, etc., you can apologize later. No, he's like, oh, you know, you need to fix it, that's not right, I don't agree with that. So he says things as is. He truly values balance. Balance is a big, big thing. Balance and harmony. He's someone who is just, if one thing is not balanced, then he feels off. Like if there's, like, let's say he's not resting as much as he should, or he's not working as much as he should, then he feels really restless. He just feels like everything needs to be in control. That's another thing. He's very much in control of his emotions. For the most part, he doesn't let himself feel too much like, as in he doesn't let himself feel too sad or feel too happy. He likes to be right there in the middle, because I don't know, it's just a tendency I see that he just really values balance, and that's when he feels like he's most in control. So I do see that one, he's in a relationship, which we can get into more in a little bit. But one thing that I do see is that he puts a lot of pressure on himself, and he lets others put pressure on him too, because I see here with the Ten of Wands, he's overworked, and he's so tired right now. He puts a lot of pressure on himself. But let's see what else is going on with Kai. Oh, also, he's a very charming guy. Very charming. There's hardly any person who he wouldn't be able to win over. Okay, interesting. So he's about to enter a new phase in his life. Literally, it's almost as if there's this one thing, like a calling that he hasn't answered. There's one thing that he's been wanting to do. I feel like it's something more behind closed doors, like behind the scenes. Maybe it's producing, writing music, I don't know, but something behind the scenes that has to do with music or entertainment. But he's finally going to answer to that. Also, I feel like he's shedding a lot of his old skin. Like he's kind of like throwing away a lot of things that he thinks doesn't work for him anymore. That could be, you know, behaviors or his way of thinking, the way he views the world, whatever it is. He's just very introspective and he wants to be a better person. He's someone who always strives to learn from their mistakes, learn from their experiences. So I see that in the very near future, he's about to enter a completely new phase where it's almost like a rebirth, and he's shedding his old skin, and he's finally going to answer to this one calling that he's been really wanting to do. It's going to bring a lot of luck. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to move very, very quickly. It seems like he's going to be exposed to a lot of different things, a lot of things that will be very beneficial to him as well as inspire him. Although, you know, we do have the Seven of Swords. Hi guys, sorry, a phone call came in, so the video got cut off. But as I was saying, we do have the Seven of Swords here, so I do feel like this is work related. He should be careful about the people he trusts. I feel like there's someone very close to him that could be a little bit dishonest or just manipulative, something like that. So he does need to be careful in that regards. But let's see a little bit about his relationship. What's going on with his relationship? Interesting. So so he definitely has strong feelings for this person right here. He seems very dedicated and very loyal. He's not the type of person that will think about other people. Like I said, he is a very charming person. I can see that, and he flirts, but it's never intentional. Like he never flirts with the intention of, I don't know, whatever. He just does it for fun kind of thing, because I can see that this person he really, really cares about. So let's find out a little bit more about this person. Dating. Okay, so it's someone that he's left before. So they parted ways in the past. Now it seems like they're getting closer again. He thinks very, very highly of this person. They're very well suited to each other. Okay, here's the thing. We have a lot of information just now, so let me get my bearings. So basically, this person that he's close to again is someone that he was already close with in the past, because we have the Six of Swords. So this tells me that they have gone their separate ways, you know, in the past, but now we have the Strength. So it's almost like, I don't know, it's like it's like the force of gravity. They just seem to find their way back to each other again and again. But also because he sees this person as such a huge source of strength to him. When he thinks of this person, it just makes him so happy, so strong, and he feels so loyal to this person. We have the Two of Pentacles. So this tells me that there's this ebb and flow between them. Okay, so they're it's almost like a balancing act. It's funny because balance is like a really big keyword in his reading. He loves balance, but I think there was a lot of trouble balancing their relationship in the past. So that's something that they need to work on this time around. But we do have the Devil, so it's almost like the two of them have this grip on each other. It's almost like they're chained together. It's so difficult for them to let go of one another. Sorry, let me just look at one thing. Oh. Okay, so it's almost like it's just so difficult for them to let each other go because they have so many good memories together. I see that when they're together, it's all just happiness, celebrating. I see that they share common friends. We have the Three of Cups, so they share a lot of common friends. They share a lot of common things with each other. Very happy, very like kind of like celebration, like the energy is just very happy, but they do have their dark days. It's almost like sometimes the relationship can get a little bit toxic, but they just love each other so much that it's so hard to let go. Also, like I said, he's a very like action-oriented person. We have the Chariot here, so he's pursuing this person, like he's properly pursuing this person. It seems like he still has such strong feelings for them, and it's almost like he wants to let them know, oh, this time is going to be different. He's got all these ideas. So, oops. Let's just see one more thing about this relationship. This one card wants to come out. Okay, so it's almost as if in the past, this relationship, right? Like I said, they let each other go, and because of this, he was actually quite anxious and sad. I think it was very, very difficult for him to get over this person, and which is why now he's giving it his all. Like he's really pursuing them, and he's really trying to show them how much they mean to him, because he saw what life without them was like. So he's really trying to get them back, basically. So I see that they are now in a relationship again, but it's still early days. So let's see what's coming. Oops, 2 cards jumped. I love the sun is literally the best omen ever. So I feel like the next few months, things are gonna go really, really well for him. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like in the past he's had some issues believing in himself or trusting himself. Like I mentioned before, he really values balance and harmony. He doesn't let himself feel too much of something, so he doesn't let himself feel too happy or feel too sad and things like that. So I feel like now he's going through a very big transformative period, like I said, with the Judgment, where he's shedding his old skin and finally answering to his calling. But he's also finally learning how to trust himself and learning to let go of the need to always have this balance, because I think that was kind of like an entrapment, almost like it was deceiving himself and not letting him experience the joy and happiness and the love that he deserves. So he's learning to trust in himself and to thrive in this new kind of like state of mind. But I see that the next few months are gonna be really, really good. So what's the big theme for 2021 for Kai? Okay. So I see that there's still going to be a lot of work. We have the Sage here, so he's very, very committed to his work. But I see that this time around with spring, I feel like the love that they shared for one another, the previous relationship, I feel like it's really going to flourish this time around. They're really gonna allow themselves to let this relationship grow. So that's really good. So let's see a little bit more. Any other messages for 2021 other than, like I mentioned, there is someone work-wise that it doesn't have their best interest when it comes to him. Okay, it's a lot of cards. So first of all, 2021 is going to be the year he really gets to know himself. I don't think he's allowed, he's given himself a lot of time to truly get to know himself in the past. I think he was always work, always surrounded by people, and I feel like in 2021 he's going to take a step back to spend some time alone with himself, 2, get to know himself, and 3, love himself more. We have the Hermit here, so I almost get the sense that he's finally going to learn how to love himself truly deeply. I also see that in terms of work, he is going to be surrounded by good people. I think in 2021, sometimes career-wise, things won't go as quickly as he wants. That's not to say that he's not going to be successful. He will, but sometimes he'll feel like, because I mentioned in the beginning, I could see that he's a very action-oriented person and he wants things to always happen like that. And I feel like 2021, the universe and his guides are almost going to teach him a lesson to be patient. He will need to be patient because there is a lot of blessings coming his way. Literally, we have 2 pentacles here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So in terms of money, in terms of career, in terms of success, everything's going to be stable. He's going to be absolutely fine. It's just about him learning to be patient with himself, because he puts himself on a lot of pressure, like I mentioned before with the 10 of Wands. But I also see that, like I said before, he is going to start something new. So this thing is happening because we have the Page of Wands here, and it's going to be something that's going to make him very, very happy because it's going to come from the heart. I feel like in 2021, he's also going to be writing or coming out with a song about love or something like that. And maybe he wrote the lyrics or something like that, because as we can see here from the Page of Wands, it's going to be something that is coming out from his heart, almost like an ode to this person that makes him very happy. So let's see if there's one final card. Yes, there is. Yay! So we have the Fool. The Fool is an amazing card to get when you're reading about the next year, because the Fool is all about new chapters, new beginnings, new journeys. So I feel like what I'm sensing from the cards here and his energy is that sometimes I'm not sure how old he is, but I feel like because I guess maybe he's been working for a very long time, he thinks like an older person. He's always thinking about business, business, business. But this makes me so happy because this card is all about him starting a new journey from a childlike perspective. Like there's this joie de vivre and like there's this excitement about the future from childlike eyes. So I almost feel like he's letting himself be the boy or the child that he never got to be. So I see that there's a lot of excitement, a lot of new beginnings, and I really see that he's going to try and do something else, something new that he's never done before, that he's always wanted to do, but he's never allowed himself to do it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.